Hello, 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 Habib Adelaja. How are you? Good to have you here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hello, good morning. Morning. Looking like the network is acting up. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Hello. Looks like the network is acting up today, yeah? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. You're welcome. Yo, I'm looking at gold. Let's just go down to it. Share the link, tap that like button, share the link, get everyone interested to come on board. Can you hear me? Can you hear me and can you see me? If you can hear me and you can see me, just tell me yes in the chat box. So gold went to the lower entry. We're waiting for gold here, but she came into the lower entry. So we're waiting patiently. So she kicked us out. Okay, Shaky FX, you can hear me. That's great. That's great. Good to have you guys. So gold decided to do us the strong thing yesterday. But GJ gave us a large amount of money. We had GJ, we had Euro odd, and we had gold from yesterday. All right. Wow. Is the network all right now? Can you see me and hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right. All right. Great. That's what I wanted to hear. Great. 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 I was getting worried. Yeah. So I'm waiting. I'm going to wait for gold to come to this purple area, in all honesty. I'm going to wait for gold to come back to this area here, to where that purple is. And then between this zone, why I'm choosing here is she needs to sweep liquidity. All right. She needs to sweep liquidity. Gold has been showing me pepper. The last time she kicked me out, went my way. This time she just kept coming down, but that's fine. That's Forex for you. So we're waiting for the next zone. That zone looked very good. In fact, it was reacting at that zone before she decided to keep coming down. So this is the ultimate zone, this purple area. If you pull your fib, the fib will be telling you, all right, the fib will be telling you to wait at this area. But we know we are not going in. This is the 4-hour time frame. We know we are not going in until we see a reason to go in. All right. So we're going to wait for that reason. She might decide she wants to sweep that liquidity and come into this zone. Well, let's see how it looks on the 15 minutes. She's playing on that zone, currently playing on that zone. Let's see how it looks on the 5 minutes. We might see a very good trade to get into today. Oh, this looks good on the 5 minutes. Although I've not seen any break of structure, in all honesty. I've not seen any break of structure on the 5 minutes. I would love to see it break this high. I'd love to see it break that high. Give me a break of structure on this high here. So if I don't see that break of structure, I'm not really convinced about it. I'm not really convinced about it. I need to see it break that high. All right. I need to see it break that high for me to know it's ready. So in other words, gold is still coming down. Gold is still coming down and possibly to this area. So we're just going to keep an eye. It might happen while we're still on this live. Then we jump in. But for now, gold is still showing signs that she's ready to go down. She's not broken that structure above. So we have to be really, really careful. We have to be really, really careful. All right. Oh, wow. So I guess you guys can't see my screen. It's gold. This is gold. We are looking at gold. This is gold. So I want to see more pull down to this area. Let me open it more. I want to see it pull down more to this area. Then I'll look for a zone and a reason to get in. All right. That's where I'll be waiting. So right now she's not broken here unless she breaks above here. So I'm just going to set an alarm. Oh, wow. So I've set an alarm. So when it gets here, I'll be able to know that this this trade is ready to. Why are you crying? Habib, you can't be crying. Come on. Losses are part of the game, yeah? Losses are part of the game. So we're going to wait for it to break that zone up here. Then and only then do we know that this baby then we take our buy. So till then, we're going to wait. Unless she gives us another low, we still wait for the next break of structure. So for now, we're going to wait on gold. I know gold. It showed me. See now, it hit my SL. It hit my SL. But luckily, you know, like I always shout, it went. It was going well. It was going well. It gave us like how many pips before it turned on us. It gave us like 127 pips and turned. He gave us 127 pips and turned. Yeah, same with GJ, but GJ, we came out of it. Didn't you come out? GJ gave us a good amount of pips and turned back. So that's why you shouldn't be too greedy. Once you have a target, a good target, that's fine. Take it, take some off the table. Don't ever leave your money on the table. Take some off the table. So for gold, we're going to wait for gold to come down even further, because until she breaks this zone here, I've set an alarm until she breaks that zone. Oh wow, the network is poor today. Come on. Network is so poor today. My message is after break of the after break and close of BOS, after break and close of BOS, we get ready for the buy. All right. So I'm going to save that. That is my alarm. So once it breaks above there, we are ready. All right. No hard feelings. Come on. No hard feelings. Now let's go. We know gold. We know gold is still dropping now. She's still dropping. Hey God, I beg. It's raining here, so the network is. God help me. Elroy, come to my aid. What's happening? Network. Oh, Habib said he slept in profit. I woke up. I woke up to Excel. The beauty of Forex, eh? Sorry, guys. The network is. Mm-mm. Sorry, guys. The network. You say I chopped GJ midnight. Wow. Let me make a call. All right. Looks like we're back. Sorry, guys. The network is horrible. Give me a second. Network is out for us today. Hello, babes. I don't know what's happening with the network. Oh. Can you hook me up to your own? Can you put on your own? Okay, it's back for now. It's back, but it's very slow. I don't know. Guys, I'm so sorry. The network is out for us today. The network is out for us today, guys. I don't know. If you can hear me, if you can still hear me, please put a one in the chat box. If you can still hear me, please put a one in the chat box. If you can still hear me, please put a one in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're back. We're back. We're back. Smash the like button, share the link. Let's get it. Let's get the numbers up. Keep smashing that like button. So we're going to wait for gold. Gold will come down more. We're going to wait for gold. We're going to wait for a reason to get in. Okay. The network is all right. That's fine. So we're going to wait. Yeah. See now this one she hit me out and went. This one she just came straight. No problem. Now what I believe she's doing is if we use our fib from this zone where she gave us a new high on the 1 hour time frame, she's creating liquidity. So we want to see liquidity swept, at least liquidity swept before she's actually in the zone. So I'm waiting. She's actually in the zone. She's actually in my fib zone. She's actually there right now. But that's not to say she won't come down a bit more. So let's wait for extra confirmation. I mean, these markets are crazy. If you're not patient, the market is going to mess you up. So we're going to wait. All right. So let's go down to the next one. Let's go to GJ. Now, GJ gave us a large amount of pips. I'm talking about money before it turned on us. But from the breaker, from the next order block. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think I cleared it. Yeah, I was looking at it this morning. So let's do GJ from the beginning. Let's do GJ from the beginning. Let's do GJ from the beginning. All right. Now, I always like to refer to the monthly time frame. All right. And I can see it's selling. So it's selling. That was the last high that gave us the last low. All right. I don't think anybody that has been following me you should know GJ at the back of your palm by now. We know this is a sell trend, and the next move is to buy up to this zone for the next sell. All right, that's on the monthly. Let's look at the weekly. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. The more the merrier. Share the link. So now we are down to the weekly. I always like to start with the monthly. And if you ask anybody that knows how to trade, there are so many things that intraday traders are not seeing. All right. So if you look at it, you can clearly see, all right, this looks very much like I always say, once you see this kind of thing, just know it looks very much like liquidity. All right. Liquidity forming here. All right. She might decide to come down one time and go up, but let's continue because this is still the high time frame. We can clearly see she was going up and there was a reaction at this zone here, that beautiful order block there. All right. And she moved up. All right. She moved up. Now, looking at this zone, we can also see that after like that, you see that she wasn't able to deal with that low. So I'm just going to mark it. I mean, I make it easy so that, it's easier for anybody to do top-down analysis, because once you do your top-down analysis, half of the work is done for you. Once you've done your top-down analysis, half of the work is all right. So we're looking at this area. Now let's go down to the daily. On. Yo. All right. Okay. So picking up from here, she's obviously giving you high here on the daily. She's giving us a new high. But let's look at the overall look on the daily. On the daily is saying, what's daily saying? Daily is saying, there's been a change of character and break of structure, okay? But we know where we are coming from. So let's stick to what we see. We're seeing that, okay, there's been a buy and a break of structure here. A new break of structure right there, okay? Now, looking at this, remember, there's also something here because it looks very much like an asymmetrical triangle is forming, okay? So now we're concentrating on the buy. She's done that. You want to see a pullback, all right, for the next buy into at least this area or continue up. All right. But remember, you have to take note of daily. Daily is saying, from here, there's been a character, there's been a break of structure. So you should be aware that she might come here. So that's why I love using the fib. It doesn't stress me. So you have to be aware that this is also a zone that could stop that buy. Okay. Be aware that there's a zone here that could stop that buy. And I can see a beautiful order block on this side. All right. There's a beautiful order block on that side right there. You can see that order block right there. I'm making my screen very big so that everybody can see. There's a beautiful order block right there that tallies with the area of my fib. So, and this is the daily time frame. So I'm just going to pull it there. All right. So we want to see the market could come in here after sweeping all this beautiful liquidity and continue downward. All right. So, but let's continue with what we are seeing. We are trading what we see. Okay. We are trading what we see. Now, that was a break of structure. On this was the low that gave you the next break of structure, right? Now you want to pull your fib and know that, oh, the market is going to come down somewhere for the next buy. All right. So, this is still the daily. Oh, we're not even stressing. This is still the daily. This is still the daily here. That's telling you wait for it here. Okay. So she decided, we felt that she was going to calm down very much, but no, what happened? She decided to turn on us. So that's fine. Now we have marked that zone. Let's come down to the 4 hour and see what's happening. All right. Follow your story. Sheesh. Guys. Network, guys, today. Oh my God. Babe, please put on the hotspot. The network is. You can't hear me? Network, yeah. Hello, 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 guys. Can you hear me? Yeah, the network is being really bad. The network is pretty bad. Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, guys? Okay, Shaky says he can hear me. All right, that's great. You can hear me. All right, great. We're back. We're back. We're back. So we know. All right, great, 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 great. So this is the 4 hour. We started with the daily. Let's go back to. Oh, I'm so scared of even going back. The network is showing me shaggy. I'm scared to even go back. Like it will keep hanging. You see, that's what I'm scared of. Now, all right. So we're going to. That was the last break of structure to this side. Now I want to see the market at least pull back here, because if you follow it, you can see break of structure, break of structure. This was the last move to the upside. So I want to see the market come down here and then give us the next move to the upside. So I want to see this happen. All right. Help me. God help me. Wow. Okay. Now looking inside here, she might not come here. Why? Because we have seen, what are we seeing? We have seen change of character and break of structure. Now let me draw it out. You might not be, it might look very, very tacky for you. I'm going to draw it out for you to see. Now from this zone, you can clearly see that move. All right. You can see there's been a move here. Okay. It down. Now there's a change of character around here. She's been going up from here. So we know we want to see it come down to this zone. Why? Because it might not get here anymore. You've seen change of character, you've seen break of structure right there. So she might not even come back there anymore. Okay, there's been a break of structure here. So we're going to concentrate on what is happening here. You have to keep zooming into the market. You have to keep zooming into the market as you go. You have to keep zooming into the market as you go. So this zone is now, she might likely not come back here. Now let's concentrate on here. You are seeing what? You're seeing your break of structure there. You're seeing another one there. All right. Following what we see. All right. We're seeing break of structures up and down. That was the move. Now, of course, this should be your liquidity. I'm going to pull my fib from this zone right here to the next high. All right. We know that she has to come back down here. If I even started from here to the high here, it's still pointing towards this area. So we want to see the market double down into here and to before she continues the buy. However, I am very sure a lot of people are saying, madam, the sell now, can't we catch the sell from this area down to here? Now, because not everybody is a very good counter trend trader. All right, not everybody is a very good counter trend trader. Yes, you've seen your M here. You can see your, from this zone here, you've seen your change of character. You've seen break of structure. Now you know that she might likely reach this area here. So just concentrate on waiting for the buy, because she might pull back before she even gets here. And if the buy happens, this area. So if the buy happens, we know that, oh, she might pull down to that, give us that, come down, continue all the way to the top. Because remember, it's a buy zone, it's a buy trend from the high time frame. So this is what I want to see. And it's going to be a long wait, actually. If you don't want to gamble your money away, it's going to be a long wait with GJ. So let's see. You're going to just watch. She's currently at this breaker block. She's currently at this breaker block here on the 4-hour. She's currently there at that breaker block on the 4-hour. So hopefully she gets down from here or this zone we have marked. Or she comes down here, gives us the buy, and we move. But for now, I believe everybody should stay away from GJ. Nah, GJ is dangerous right now. She's dangerous. She's cleared all that liquidity and she's at the breaker block. So you have to be careful. Oh, today is the day. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Network is not funny at all. Give me a second. Let me just use my data. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, it's back, but it's too no. I can't. Just hold up, guys. Let me just do this. All right. Okay. So we're going to just wait for a pullback. All right. For those that want to sell, it's dangerous. I would suggest we just wait. We just wait GJ out. Let's see. Is gold ready? Let's see if gold is ready. All right. Looks better. No, I said gold. Where is gold? It's still the network is funny. It's showing it's showing a GJ instead of gold. Okay. Where are our drawings? For gold is really chilling at this zone. Gold is really chilling at that zone where we are waiting. Yo, guys. Hey, network. Oh, Jesus. So gold is playing at the entry. Wow. Wow. Hey. Oh. Okay. So it's there right now, but the network, guys, 1 hour and it's not working. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to. Uh, you know what? Let me get back. I have to put just can't. Just can never plan right with Nigeria. Everything is just ordinary. Wow. It's just oh my god. Sorry guys, the network is just not cutting it out today for us. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yo, give me a second. I'll get back to you guys. Let me get this working. It's not showing. I don't know what's wrong. I can't. It's not just working. Sorry guys, just give me a second. I'm trying to work the internet. I don't know. So bad. Can't just ever plan in this country. Everything is just a mess. Ordinary network. You're paying for it, it's still not giving you service. It's raining here though. Second. Okay. It's so poor. Okay, looks like it's better now. All right, I can see. But when I click on this long position, it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work. That's what I'm wondering. Why the trading view is not yeah, see. I see, I'm wondering what's happening, guys. It's not working. I'm trying to click on my tool. It's not working. It's showing it's not really, you know. Let me get it sorted. Just give me a second. I'm just going to go on my bank app. Mm. All right. So we're back. But yeah, yeah, we're back. We are back. Yo. Okay. All right. Ah, what's happening, y'all? Just going to refresh. Um, all right. Okay. I was wondering. All right, we are back. We're back now. We're back. We are back. All right. So let's see. Yeah. All right, we're back. Now we're back. Can you hear me, guys? We're back. I had to do a lot of. Sorry about that, guys. It's been a hectic day. It's still raining outside. So I guess it's the rain. It's the rain. Okay. Euro odd. Yo, Euro odd looks like it's going against us. It came down, gave us the opportunity. Wanted to see it sell at least to this zone. Wow, the network. I mean, the rain is serious. But she did not. She took off from the fair value gap right here, and Euro odd is on his way up. It's on his way up. We're going to do this together from the beginning. All right, for Euro odd. 1 month, the monthly time frame. So looking at the monthly time frame, we can clearly see it's a sell. That was the break of structure to the downside. She's come back up here to continue the sell. All right. Okay. Now we're going to watch what's happening. We know that sell dropped to this side and turned back here again. So let's see from there. This is how I do it. Very easy. I don't want to stress my life. Okay. So we know we want to see her come down and break this low. All right. We want to see her come down and break this low. But what's happening is she came down here and she's come back again here. All right. And she's actually reacting. She got very close to this area, but didn't quite get there. If you ask me, she did not quite get there. However, you can see that beautiful reaction. Let's see what's happening on the weekly. Okay. Let's see what's happening on the weekly. Today is the day. Just disorganized me for nothing. I'm not seeing any break of structure. Let's see the daily. So yeah, I'm not seeing any break of structure. All right. Looks like she's reacting from this zone right here. All right. A beautiful zone, by the way, because if I pull my fib for the buy all the way here, you can see that beautiful entry. All right, so that's a buy. She's going up. Let's see the 4-hour time frame. She's reacting nicely to that zone, in all honesty. Now on the 4-hour, I can see a change of character, and well, not quite a break of structure, but you can see she's respecting that zone there. So let's see. That was why we waited to see if she was going to continue from here. But let's watch. Now we're seeing it on a bigger time frame. Let's see the 2-hour or the 1 hour. Let's see the 1 hour. Now the 1 hour is showing you this zone looks very dangerous. You don't want to try it. So we're seeing that happen there. Okay. All right. Nice change of character, nice break of structure inside and out. So this is what we're looking at. We're going to see what's going on here. That was the last break of structure to this zone. Too much noise. Yeah, better. So she's reacting from this zone. Actually, she's giving us change of character to tell us, okay, this zone is very possible. But and then I won't lie, one of my students found a very nice this thing here, very, very beautiful QML zone right here, right? All right. So you can see the change of character, you can see break of structure. Now she came here, swept that liquidity above. So we're expecting to see a down trend. However, she got here and wow, she's reacting like she might not continue that pull to the downside. That's why we are looking at euro odd with double I here. From this high to this low, she's currently at the zone to continue the sell. So let's wait for extra confirmation because this market without extra confirmation these days. All right. So if you can hear me and see me and you know the particular thing we are looking at, just drop a 5 in the chat box because I know the network has been playing with us. I mean, we spent 46 minutes and it's wasted our time. So let's see the 5 minutes, the 15 minutes. Let's see. There's still no reason to go in for the sell yet. No reason. It looks crazy, but we have to wait. We have to wait. Yo. Okay, so this looks nice. I'm seeing on the 5 minutes, I'm seeing sweep of liquidity to the top side. I want to see a break of structure to the downside here. Okay, then we can go in. Well, if not, she might decide that she wants to keep going up as per looking at our 4-hour time frame. Let me set the alarm. Okay, now I've set the alarm. Let me put the message. Crossing down that trend line. Wait for pullback to sell. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you. Sorry about that, guys. We had a bit of a challenge. All right. So we're going to wait for euro odd some more. All right. We're going to wait for euro odd some more. Gold is still playing here. I really want to see. This place looks good. So yeah, now I can click on my. Yo, what's happening? Why am I not being able to click on it? Let me try here. Yeah, but why is it not working for gold? All my signs have disappeared again. Hey. Yeah, okay. So let's wait and see. I want to really buy gold. I want to buy gold at this zone. I want to buy gold at this zone, but I'm being very careful. I want to buy gold here. So she's not ready yet. So for GJ, ladies and gentlemen, GJ looks like she's reacting to that zone. We are just going to be waiting for the buy. GJ is not ready. Let's look at US oil. Okay, so US oil is gradually getting to where I want to see it. It's slow though, very, very slow. But we could look at it together. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get the numbers up, please. Let's get the numbers up. Today was a day. So listen, we could see that the market went up this way, and there's been a zone here that's not been broken for a while now. All right. It's not been broken for a while now. Now I'm going to concentrate on what's happening here. Okay. We want to see, is the market going to keep going up from here, which is what I'll wait for. Now on the weekly, all right, on the weekly, I'm not seeing nothing. On the daily, I'm not seeing nothing too. I'm not seeing nothing. Yeah, I can see a higher high, but nothing else. That's not good enough. Let's look at the 4 hour. It has decided to be jiggery, 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 jaga, jaga. Let's look at it on the 8 hour. Yo. Okay. Now I see better. It's clean now. It's clean. Okay. So now if you look at it, you can see a nice, I like to call it a swing low here. And after the swing low, we can clearly see a change of character here. Okay. The market came down and was not able to break this low. All right. So she reacted to the beautiful order block right here. Okay. But she's been unable to give us a new high. So I'm just going to clear this out. All right. Not been able to give us a new high. Okay. She's not been able to give us a new high. Now, what are we going to do? We follow the story from here as well. Now, from here, we see sweep of liquidity here. We see a change of character here. Okay. But remember, this is the 8 hour. There's been no break of structure. I'm not seeing break of structure. All right. I'm not seeing a break of structure. Let's see gradually. Instead, she's reacting to something here. A nice supply here. All right. So, I mean, if you know the setup, This is our setup for a nice sell. Okay. Change of character, break of structure, and of course, our left shoulder to go down. But remember, focus. Don't remove your mind from what is happening. So even if you're counter trend trading downward, you know that you want to be careful because there's a buy zone here. There's a buy zone here. If you understood what I just explained, please put a 2 in the chat box. If you understood what I just explained right now, please put a 2 in the chat box. All right. So we can clearly see this is a beautiful sell setup. This is a beautiful supply zone. She reacted to that supply zone. But why? What do? We be careful because we know that the overall trend is buying. All right. So even if you're selling from here, when you get around this zone, you don't want to keep selling. That's how to trade counter trends. Okay. All right. So we know that is what affected this buy from continuing a beautiful supply zone at this end right here. I feel like crying, really, but I refuse to cry. This network just messed me up. All right. So she gave us change of character here to validate the buy. Okay, gave us change of character, came down, did not come all the way. So if I'm going to be picking my fib from this zone to this nice zone here, okay, I would want to be waiting at this area for the next buy. Okay, now the market is up above. The market is up above right here. The market is up above right here. However, do you want to continue the sell? Let's see. Where even if you're taking the sell, you know that, the next available place for a buy could be at this area where you have the church. There's something here. You can see the church with the internal, with that fair value gap there, could serve as a good zone as well. So if you're selling, you should be able to take your money here and wait for the next move. So let's see from here what's going on. All right. She's dropping, gradually dropping, gradually dropping. That was the last low. Broke this high. On the 1 hour, I've seen a church already from here because this was a sweep of liquidity here. Okay. Break of structure. So now I want to see this happen. Yeah. So I want to see this. Okay. I want to see this happen here. Okay. Yeah, I see a nice zone here. So yeah, I'll stop here. That's a nice one, is to 4. Okay. So we want to see the market come down here. Market is crazy these days to take off. Okay. All right. So that's for US oil. Let's check on our almighty gold. This place looks good though. Man, let's see if she's giving us a reason to start the buy. No, she hasn't. She hasn't, even on the 5 minutes. Even on the 5 minutes, she hasn't. She just swept liquidity down. She's not giving us a break of structure up. Let's see what's happening on the 1 minute. Yeah, still. Ooh, okay, okay. Let's see. No, I'm not seeing anything yet. She will have to break that zone. No. So let's wait, guys. Let's just wait for it. Just wait for it. There's nothing we can do right now. We just need to wait for it. Gold is not ready to move, so we wait. That's all. So she's not ready. GJ is still pushing up. GJ is still pushing up. She's still pushing up. Still pushing up. Let's see her reaction if she continues at this zone. Okay. So this zone, no, nothing is going on here. So now GJ, we wait. Euro odd. Euro odd looks good. I won't lie. It looks good, but I've set an alarm. Let's wait. Let's wait because she looks like she's still pushing up a break of structure here. Now let's look at the USD pairs. Who was the first person to come up? Where is Habib? Habib, what do you want to look at? I'm a bit disorganized. I'm not going to lie. This whole network thing disorganized me too much. After Habib, we have Emmanuel, Augustine, and Shaky FX. So of course, looking at it here, looking at that trend here, on this is GU, right? This is GU. Looking at that beautiful trend, right? Look at that beautiful trend. In fact, that's not even a break of structure, is it? This was it here. All right. So I'm going to clear everything. Let's look at it together. Now on the GU, sorry, this is GU. 1 month on the monthly, we see is clearly a down structure, a downtrend structure, right? That was the last low. All right. It gave us that last low there. Now I'm looking at it. Let's look at this downtrend. Yeah. Let's look at that downtrend. Starting here, downtrend here, the next one. So there's a possibility it could still come up here before the next. So I'm just going to pull this. Let's see. Okay. Let's see how it looks on the weekly. Okay, so she's approaching that zone. Okay. All right. So if you look at it on the weekly, right, this looks good this way. Down, up, down, up, down. Beautiful, beautiful sell trend. If you look at it on the weekly, that's your break of structure here. All right. Break of structure here. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're right. So let's see. This is the weekly. Question is GU already reacting to this zone? Let's see the daily. If you're with me, let's see the daily. No, I can't see much on the daily. Let's see the 4-hour. Just to mark it up. So on the 4-hour, I'm not seeing much structure. In fact, the structure I like, I'm not seeing. I see a rejection block here. Okay, I don't have. Okay. Okay. So I'm looking, it's reacting to this zone, but this is the 4-hour. Okay. I've not seen any reason to continue to sell. Let's see the 2-hour. That's a beautiful one here. Beautiful entry. Those that know. Okay. 1 hour, still nothing. Let's see the 30 minutes. Okay. Oh wow. It's crazy. The market is looking funny. Okay, so now we're on the 15 minutes. I'm just going to use what I see here. Okay. I'm going to use what I see here. Oh Lord. This was the first move from this up to this zone. I swear, if you don't know deep analysis, this market will swallow you whole. All right. She's meant to come up to this zone, sweep that liquidity, but she's not coming up yet. Instead, she decided to continue the sell from here. But let's see. This would have been the right zone for that sell. But right now, she's reacting to this zone right here. Okay. So this is it. We want to see her come up to this zone, but she's not. She's reacting to this zone. Hopefully, this is what will happen. All right. Hopefully, this is what will happen. Then she pulls back up. But this is where I would want to wait, even on the 15 minutes, for the next sell. All right. And where are we going to be taking this to? Let's look at it on the 1 hour. She's reacting nicely to that zone there. Okay. She's reacting nicely to that zone. I would want to take it down to this zone here. So this is what I'm actually waiting for. If I use my fib down to this zone, I want to see that move here. This is the 1 hour time frame. I want to see that move to this zone here for a sell. You're in the worst times of the market. Don't worry. So I believe this is all liquidity she's creating here. I believe this is all liquidity she's creating here. Yeah. So this is what I see for GU. All right. Onyinye says USD JPY. Yeah, we're going to look at that together. Smash the like button, share the link, guys. We are back. We're back. Sorry for the little mishap with the network. Okay, so this is what I see for GU. I'll be dropping the coordinates. Yo. How? Yes, so I remember this trade. We were waiting for it to give us a turnaround before we could enter. She did not give us the turnaround. Instead, she continued to sell downward. So we didn't get in on this trade. This is UJ. We were waiting for this high to be broken. It wasn't broken. So instead it continued to sell downward. But now she looks like she's ready. What happened? This is the 1 hour. I'm seeing my change of character right here. Still haven't seen, I would love to see this structure to be broken actually. Because if you look at it, this is I'll still be waiting for a sell than a buy, in all honesty. Break of structure. Okay. So all this is liquidity. And now, let me just give me a second, guys. Let me take you back to where we are coming from. Now, this is UJ. Let's go to the monthly. We're going to do it together without clearing anything. It's acting just like GJ as well. All the JPY pairs were acting funny last week. They refused to continue the buy, and they refused to sell. So what happened was that she came up to this zone, all right, and she gave us this pullback. But we know we are waiting for, because it's a sell trend. You can clearly see it's a sell trend. Okay, you can see it's a sell trend. Now look at UJ. UJ gave us that. So we were expecting that since this gave us that low, all right, the market was going to come back here and respond. But she's playing around here. What did she do? She came here and responded to a bearish order block here. All right, so let's open it up on the weekly to see more. I'm just going to be deleting this. Thank you. So look at it closely. All right, we're looking at it closely. We notice the same thing that happened with the GJ. It's in between that zone and this zone. Now she came here. We're looking, okay, let's start buying. Let's get ready to buy, since you're starting from a support. But we need to know, is she ready for the buy? Let's go to the daily. Is she ready for the buy? On the daily, yes, she had not broken structure. But now you can see this structure was broken, because if you're looking at it, you'll be looking at it here. Structure was broken here. So we're like, okay, structure is broken there. Let me just delete that so that we can see road. Let me just clear everything. In fact, oh yes, delete everything. Okay, so now what do we see? We see there's a change of character here. We see break of structure here. So the buy looks ready on that. That's a break of structure. Remember, this has been a support holding for a very long time. The support has been holding since the year 2023, 1st of June 2023. So you don't want to go against that zone. All right. So that break of structure has happened. Nice. Now, after that break of structure, of course, you want to, this is still the daily time frame. You want to see, okay, is she going to come back here? We don't know, but we've marked it out. We're going to mark it out right here. All right, we're going to mark it out right there. We did. So she didn't come down here, but let's see what's going on here. What's going on there? Let's look at it on the 4-hour. I'm just going to delete that. Okay. So we were expecting her to come down at least. Look at the 4-hour is telling you, there's a beautiful zone here that has not been touched that we would love to see the market come down to. You can modify it, you can modify it to this zone right here. But you can see the market didn't come down there. Instead, what did the market do? The market started working from here. But don't be deceived. She might want to go and still pull back down here, but let's keep watching. What do you see from this area? You can see a change of character here, but she's not been able to break that high, which boils down to the fact that she could sell from here. So let's see what's happening on the 1-hour time frame. Okay. On the 1-hour time frame. Oh yeah, I hope you're still with me. On the 1-hour time frame, it's telling us it's currently at a sell zone. That's what it's telling us, because look at the break of structure to the downside here. All right, look at the break of structure here. So she's not been able, she's done all that. She's done swept liquidity here, but she's here. So she could pull down from here. This is a good supply zone, if you ask me. Yeah, she could pull down from here. I'm telling you, it looks like she's even reacting. Well, we'll wait for confirmation. No wahala, we'll wait for confirmation. So let's go back to the 4-hour, because I have specific time zones I look at. So she could finally do that last leg into where we are waiting for. but we need to wait for extra confirmation. Now on the 15 minutes, I want to see that extra confirmation happen. So UJ, we're going to wait. We're going to wait, please. We're going to wait. She's currently at a supply zone right there. We want to wait for that to happen. If we don't see it, we're not going in. But we know for sure that she's currently, that's the BOS there. Okay, that's the BOS there. That's the BOS. So if she breaks above like that, then we now look for how to go in for the buy. But for now, we are stuck here. We cannot go in. So I'm just going to set that beautiful. That was it. That was the last low. I'm looking at it on the small time frame, so it's a bit confusing. Okay. So I want to see a break of structure happen here. Okay, I've seen what I'm looking for. I'm just going to set an alarm. Man, the market is. Get ready for the buy. All right. Let me make that straight. If not, my sisters and brothers, wait for extra confirmation and get in here for the sell at this zone. So if it doesn't break above, it will sell from here. So we wait. We wait. We wait for the confirmation. If we don't see the confirmation for that small tiny break of structure on a smaller time frame, we are not going in for the sell. If we don't see a break of structure to the upside like this, we are not going for the buy. So we wait. We wait. If you want to take a chance, that's fine. If you're the aggressive trader, that's fine. All you need to do is set your SL right above that zone right there. But always wait for confirmation. These days in the market, it's not funny. Oyenye, are you okay with this? All right. Wow, I've stayed so long, but it's unfortunate. The network was just bad. All right. Is everybody okay with USD Is everybody okay with USD All right. Okay. So, yeah, we wait to see. I'll be looking at a sell for that if it does that. If not, we are still waiting. Okay. We are still waiting. Still gonna wait. So we have found we've gotten we're going to do you so just let's just wait for this to happen. I've set an alarm. Once I get it, it will be on my Telegram channel. All right, it will be on my Telegram channel. So let's see. Another one that pained me so much was USD card. USD card hit me out and dropped. That was USD card. USD card hit me. It's hit me out and dropped. I mean, the days are crazy in the market. So, okay, so let's do it together. So this is USD card. And of course, what is the story? The story is telling us that, oh, in the beginning, it was going up. Now it broke structure to show that she's ready to go down. So what am I seeing here? USD card is saying it's a sell trend overall. Why? Because the market has come back here. Like I said, you can use your fib anywhere. It doesn't matter. Just so you have a clue what's going on in the market. All right. So what am I seeing? I'm seeing that the market is reacting to this zone. It has hit here once, hit here twice, hit here. Looks like it's hit here again 3 times. Okay, it looks like it's been consolidating, going right all the way from here like this. It's been a consolidation like that. Okay, a consolidation going on there. That's not our business. Let's continue. That's not our business. So she hit there, dropped, was unable to break that low. Was unable to break that low. So it's between here and here. That's what she's been doing. Now, finally, she got there again. And let's see how it looks on the weekly. Okay. So she got here and we can see she's been dropping down from here, but I've not seen good enough clear structure, okay, to say, okay, that we're going to be selling from there. All right. Now it's clearer. Now I see that. I see this. I see this is the uptrend to get to this was the internal uptrend to get there. Okay. I see that break of structure here. Right here. All right. Let's go down the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so we are selling, selling, selling. This was the last high she got to. Then she showed me she was willing to sell, gave me a change of character, even gave me another break of structure. That was why I was able to go in there for the sell. But what's happening now? What's happening now? After that last sell downwards, okay? After that last sell downwards, looking at it like this, sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. After that last sell downwards, I want to see the market come up to this zone, if not this zone. So let's see. Right now, she's climbing up. The market is climbing up right from there, climbing up nicely too. So if she's climbing up, you want to see if you can get in for the buy at least to this area. If not this area here. Or you take it to the nearest one. So let's see what's happening on the 15th for that buy. Too much. Let's see the 1 hour. Okay, beautiful. For USD card, I see that beautiful change of character, break of structure. All right. Change of character, break of structure. Now, after that, that was the next high. Started giving us this move from here. If you ask me, this is where I'm waiting for. After this, I want to see the market probably pull down to this side. Okay, look at that. Look at that one. Okay, they are all pointing to for the market to come back down here, which might never happen. A big possibility it might never happen. Okay. Okay. Big possibility it might never happen. But let's see. Let's see 15 now. I know what I'm doing. Now 15 is saying there's a break of structure here. Okay, 15 is saying there's a break of structure there. Yeah, I know we're waiting here, but you can clearly see other zones. This one before that break of structure, and this one before that break of structure. All right. If we're going to use that one, the market, there is a good buy zone here. If we use this one, this zone looks nice, but if I'm not seeing liquidity, I'm not impressed. So I'd rather wait for this zone where I can see liquidity happening here. Yeah. So I like this area. I like this zone here. I like that zone. I want to see the market come into that zone for a long position here. All right. You're welcome, Onyinye. You're welcome. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the only equity that I trade, the only stock, whatever I want to call it, I trade now, for now, it's been NASDAQ. NASDAQ is showing me two possibilities, okay? We're going to look at it together. So I want to see this USD card. I want to see a pullback into this zone. You know, she will clear all that beautiful liquidity right there. Then I want to see it come into that zone nicely. No qualms. All right. Last and not the least, NAS. Now I've been looking at NAS. I've been looking at NAS. We're going to do it together. Don't worry. Let's start with the monthly. Always start with the monthly, ladies. I know what, ladies and gentlemen, I know what I'm saying. This market is not funny. All right, so look at it on the monthly. You see clearly that something happened here. Okay, that's a break of structure to the upside right there. All right. Okay, what happened? Just you can tell that the market came into that break of structure side and pushed up again. So we're just going to bring it down to the weekly to see if there is something there that, you know, that made that thing push up. And yeah, you can now clearly see, oh, there was a beautiful, beautiful demand zone right there, or other block right there, or whatever you want to call it. Beautiful support right there. And the market came up. All right. But remember, all right, the market did a church, did a break of structure. So I, with my own little way, I'm expecting this market to sell from here. Okay. To sell at least to the next buy zone. to sell at least to the next buy zone. So let's look at the daily. Let's look at the daily. Now, looking at the daily, she's there, but I'm not seeing reasons to go in for the sell yet. I like to wait for the reasons to go in for the sell yet. You can never see me jumping into trades. I have to wait. Okay, I have to wait. So I'm looking at it, and yeah, I see the M, the X, the sweep of liquidity. I see, but I need to see more. Let's look at it on the. Let's look 6 hours. Yeah. Okay. So she's saying, okay, I got to this zone. I've shown you small charts, but I've not seen break of structure. So you better still wait. All right, let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah, instead, what is she doing? So instead of after giving us a change of character, yeah, she refused to break this low. She refused to break this low right here. She refused to break that low, thereby telling us she wants to continue the buy from here. All right, she wants to continue the buy. Now, looking at it again, let's concentrate on what's going on here. Let's go to the 1 hour. So remember, she's buying from here. So keep your mind sharp and alert that, oh, she's buying from here. And what has she done? She's giving us a change of character and a possible break of structure. So you want to keep buying until she comes back to this area again. You want to keep buying until she comes back to this area again. Okay. You want to keep buying until she comes back to this area again. So right now she's still looking like a very good buy. Okay. Now this is the move. Okay. Very, very unethical move. Very, very unethical. Unnerving too. All right. She's doing all that nonsense. Now, because I'm a heads and shoulders person, this is what I can see. I see the markets doing this from here. That's the move. That's the move. That's the move. So it's okay to expect that she's coming to this area. All right. If not to this area for the next buy. Okay. But what is she doing, Seth? Yeah. You can clearly see there's something here preventing that baby from moving any further. So for the next buy, I can't even see very clear structure. For the next buy, if she's not coming back to this zone, she's coming back to that zone. Why this zone? This zone, because of my heads and shoulders. All right. This zone, because of my heads and shoulders, right there. Okay. So she did that, which is understandable. So, in all honesty, right now, I want to see her pull back into this zone for my next buy to this zone right here, because there's a beautiful supply right here. So I want to see the market pull back, come here, and go even further. But in the meantime, okay, I know a lot of people are like, hey, madam, let's catch this sell. Let's see something. Let's see the 15. So we can catch that sell. See the 5 minutes. Let's wait for New York open. The opening bell. This one has left us. It's left us seriously. That's the breakout from that consolidation going on there. No, she's gone. She's running. I wish to see a pullback, if only, you know, to that area. Okay, pullback, if only to that area or to this area here. All right. There's something about this area here. Okay, pull back to this area here. Then we could gladly take the sell. Oh, this thing is moving, yo. It's moving. Gladly take the sell down to this level right here. Let's see. We can find something sharp. Yeah, we need to wait for that pullback. We need to wait for that pullback to this zone right here and take that thing down. Oh, this might be a live trade, ladies and gentlemen. Are you with me? Smash that like button. Come on, don't be like that. Let's do something criminal here. Let's get in and get out with the bag. But you know what I don't like? NAS has a way of coming to clear liquidity. Like she can decide, I know they're waiting for me. Let me just go and sweep all that liquidity before coming. I've seen this happen before. I've seen this happen severally with NAS. You know, I've seen this happen severally with NAS. But this zone I like. There's a hidden block here that was violated, and there's a block in the block. So it looks good. So let's see. Let's see how this reacts. Let's see. Very dangerous. It's dangerous. I would say just watch it play out. And you know why we're looking at this zone, right? We are looking at this zone because from the higher time frame, that's a very good supply zone here. Okay. So we want to see, is she going to, there's something here too. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just wait. I'll keep you posted on my Telegram channel. Let's wait. Let's not jump into this because remember, this is what we're waiting for here. We want to see that happen. Okay, that's what we're waiting for. So we're trying to see if we can catch a quick sell down, but it's crazy with NAS, yo. So we want to be very careful. Let's wait for our zone, please. I wanted us to catch something, but no, it's crazy. It's crazy here, really crazy. She could decide to sweep the liquidity down, sweep the liquidity up, and keep going up. So we have to just wait for this zone here. Okay, let's just play smart. Let's wait for it to come down and then we can take our buy from this zone. This looks good to the next high. All right. This is NAS 100. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Even though today was really tacky because of the rain. Yeah, so let me put this out for you guys here. This is US oil. I'm gonna just put this up for those that came to class. Sorry. Let's see how is gold going. How's gold going? How is gold going, guys? She's still playing there. Yo. Yeah, so I like this zone for US oil, but she's so slow. US oil is so slow. I don't know what's been happening. So I want to say buy limits. Okay. So that's 60.31, 60.314. You can wait for confirmation on a very low time frame. So remember, when you wait for confirmation, you reduce your SL as well. That's why it's good to wait for confirmation. 62.32 for TP. All right. This one, I'm not even. After everything she's done to me, look at what she did to me here. Look at what she did to me here. So I'm not even going to try. I will wait for confirmation. No, 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 no. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. So I've set the alarm. I'll keep you updated on what gold is doing before we go in. No, we're not just going to go in anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I love you for hanging out with me. See you. I might go on TikTok again, probably tomorrow, if not this evening. So please follow me and leave a comment on that. This video will still be here, so you can come back and watch it. It's just that it was a little tacky today because of the rain. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Love you all. Mwah. Bye.